Hey y'all, what's going on? Yes, we are finally here. You know how many times I have to freaking play back the time, push the time back, open these freaking long ass versus battle? Chill. Oh my gosh. Y'all, that was long as hell. And yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So thank y'all for coming in late night with me. I know usually I don't do lives this late, but sometimes I do stay up late and everything. And I was like, sometimes there are people out there who don't go to bed so early. So it's like I said, let me do this versus instead of doing it tonight, instead of doing it on Sunday. Let's do it right off the bat. We're refreshing our mind that we just watched it, and let's have a chit chat right here. I've been trying not to be too long, but yes, let's get some things going. Let's talk about it, y'all. How y'all feel? I want to make this a conversation instead of mostly what happened first, what happened second, what happened third. Let us get into talk. Let us talk. What y'all feel about this versus? Because it was definitely too freaking long. Usually, I don't really watch verses like that. Some of the best verses I watched was the Jill Scott and Erica Badu. That was good. I Even though Chaka Khan was a big mess, but I did enjoy Chaka Khan and Stephanie Mills versus, well, or Brandy and freaking Monica versus, oh, that was too much. I don't know about that. Figure Brandy wrote the damn poems all the damn time. I got a poem. I said, girl, one more poem. I'm turning up the damn ish off, all right? But, hey, Brandy, how you doing, boo? And everything. But there was some okay ones. But I was like, chill. But there were some disaster ones too, like that Escape SWV. Listen, yes. So let's get into this verses. So I'm thinking the verses usually like last 2 hours. That's how they usually longer last. They go straight to the point A, point B. That's it. We didn't need no extra acts. They could have had the people, and they would have been ended by 12. We would have had this review done by 12, like 12, whatever, and we could have been done. Now it's 140. But listen, they had two groups. They had Bobby Valentino and Ray J, Group A, and then they had Sammy and Pleasure Pre, Group B. There was a pre-show before Omarion and Mario. Now I should call them Omisha and Mariah because I don't know why they were taking so long. After the freaking people, the pre-show was already took mad time. I was thinking they taking longer because they was long. So they cut in their time. And I was like, for real, I took a trip around the world and it came back and it still wasn't done. I was like, it was too much. I understand what was going on. So first of all, they had the two groups and they was going back and forth. Now I did not recognize Sammy at all. I was like, this is not the. I was like, you know what? I didn't see Sammy for a long time. I don't even know what the last time I ever heard a Sammy track or listened to Sammy. So I know Brittany could vouch for me. When they came in, I said, who is that? She said, that's Sammy. I said, that's Sammy. I was like, then again, I don't even know the last time I saw Sammy. Sammy, the last time I saw him, we was both young. So he was a little boy singing, and then they got facial hair, dreadlocks, and everything. I was like, okay, all right, Sammy, you go ahead. And then Pleasure P, he's still plumped up. That's it. And then Bobby Valentino, he didn't look bad, but he gained some weight too. And Ray J, just Ray J. Nothing about Ray J. So Ray J had her sister. Ooh, child. Ray J had his sister on stage. She was back there. And that's it. They were going back and forth. Let me see some of the songs line up that they had. Kissing through the phone. That's what I'm saying. And he had his wife there. Prinky. She was there. So I was like, why did they have to bring this kids on the stage? And he holding their damn kid and blaming his kid like he had his vocals not on point. I said, your vocals not on point because your vocals never was on point. Period. And then I ain't like how he had his son in his hand, his arm, and they all freaking cursing around. I said, if I was quick, I said, give him. You cursing up a storm. What's going on here? Like, y'all had no respect. No respect. At all. And I know Sammy was on one because Sammy was clowning Ray J doing most of the night because I think y'all telling me that Ray J was coming after Sammy behind the scenes before this versus happened. So I guess he wanted to come back at him. But it was like no heated arguments. It's just that it was just shading back and forth with each other and kind of clowning each other. But I would say this versus should not be that freaking long. It had to be, especially the pre-show. They were going back and forth with different songs, and it was too much. So before coming to this battle, I would say, listen, people was asking me who I was going for. And I said, I know more Omarion songs than Mario songs. But tonight, I was realized I really know a lot of Mario songs too. And I just kind of forgot about them. So I said, oh, snap. How the hell I didn't remember these songs? But it came to me. And I was saying, you know what? The way it is, Mario did his thing. He did his thing. But let's talk about the pre-show. But that was that. And then Blackberry Molasses. I swear I ain't know that song at all. And they said that was a song when he was in the group. I said, I didn't even know he was in the group. That's to just let me know how much I know about these people. So, Ray J did sound terrible with his little some ass songs he had. Yeah. Yeah, Sammy wanted to smoke. He definitely wanted to smoke at all times. He wanted it. Yes. And they was keep wanting to do one wish. Because I was like, that's kind of clowning. Because I was saying, what's Ray J go to singing? Because he only could have one wish. Now, yes, I did know he got sexy canine. And I did know he had I'm looking at the names of the songs, and I don't realize what songs he had. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. He sung that song too. Wait a minute. Work it all day. Ta-da, ta-da. Watch it now. Yeah, he should have brought Little Kim out. For real. For real. And then Pleasure did some of his Pretty Ricky songs. Juicy, Nothing But a Number. I think Hotline was the group too, right? Yeah, Hotline and Grind on Me, Your Body. Because most of his hits was from the group. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, y'all, when you get a chance. And share this video out. Yeah. And most of his songs was the group. So it wasn't really much of the songs that he had. Oh my gosh. I wish that he did sing that Honey song. Because, you know, he was going in that Sunny song. You know that? Oh, and that girl. You know that video when he was on that girl's face? I wish he was on that song. I wanna do it, do. I wanna do it. I wanna gratitude to that. I wanna gratitude to right. Do it. All of her motherfucking face. I said, damn, can you get her face in the video? I know she was like, damn, motherfucker. He ain't seen the song, but y'all remember that video. Chad, he was on in it. What other songs I'm saying? Beat. Shawty wanna beat. I said, Bible video telling you don't keep doing that beating into the movement. I said, we get it. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Sure. Let me see. Working on the tool, tie me down. VIP, beat it up, one wish. So the one wish. If we had one wish, that's a mew mew pew pew sound. I did a mew mew pew pew. If I had one wish, wishing my name. If I had one wish. Bobby Smitty floral jacket was pissing me off. That's what I said. And then, oh my gosh, he had that jacket, and then he had his glasses. I said, take that glasses off. Take that glasses off and everything. And like, he didn't look bad. He just looked plumped up. I said, oh, you just got swole. But so they was singing his song, and he was getting tight. Because when he finished the song, they had, one wish, 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 one wish. Yes, I hit the high note, y'all. I hit the high note. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard the high note? Not this medium. I realized tonight that Bobby didn't have a neck either. Yes. Yeah, he had on that. And then Pleasure P thought he was in the concert. He got that off the stage. He got off the stage and was singing to different girls in the audience. And I was like, and this one girl, she was just up here. I said, girl, sure. She was all giggling. I said, girl, do you like the damn what he was singing in your face, or what? You just so giggly? I said, child, girl. Bobby was there to look like Roly Pony. Say this me out. Yes. Brittany. Oh my gosh. So grind on me and then the time with me. So they were doing all that, and they realized they was going over because apparently they came at. They did a DJ battle at first. They did a DJ spinning, all that stuff like that, and that was nice. That was a good segment. They did this DJ thing, and they was coming 9 something whatever, and then Omarion and Mary supposed to come at 10:50. They didn't come out. They didn't come on until after 11 o'clock because they went over the time. I was like, come on, man. Yes, and then she was like. I said, you dance really hard for this little plump ass motherfucking fool right here behind you. Because he didn't do much. You like. I said, girl, you doing so hard. Pressure P grinding on short on stage. I was lost. I was like, me too. I said, what the hell you grinding so hard with a song for? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that serious. Yeah. Samuel was the one the most shape. But I think he had a body too. And I said, why he had that old grown ass shirt on? You could have took the shirt off. I wanted to see something. It looked like he had some muscles on going on there. But then he had all this in his face. I said, oh, you got a whole dress and the whole buffy beard. Can you trim that up? So yeah, they was going back and forth. And I would say they didn't want to get off the stage. I would say, get off the stage, y'all. Like, come on, we don't need this. Why are y'all all on the stage back and forth? Get off the stage. And then he keep coming on, and Ray J keep coming on, want to say something, and everybody want to say something. They want to try and get their last thing on. And it was too much. Yeah, he definitely looked even better without a shirt on. Yeah, I wanted to see something. It looked like he was buff. And I ain't gonna front. Sammy he still got it. His voice is still there. He was singing. And don't get me wrong, Pleasure P still has his voice, and Bobby Valentine still has his voice. Now Ray J, I don't know about Ray J. That is what it is. But I need y'all to be tired. Y'all got a little change and all stuff like that, but y'all good. What else? And at times, Bobby Valentine want to play 2 songs at one time, back to back. I said, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be 1, then 1, then 1, then 1. Well, you were trying to break the rules and do 2 now all of a sudden because you wanted to put it in there. Nah, we ain't having all time for that. You want to double play your features. We ain't got time for that. Playing your songs better. It was alcohol. Niggas alcohol. That's what I'm saying. And then they were drinking and doing all this ruckus. And then I don't know what the sound of the freaking thing was really low. I mean, they did get a little louder later on, but at the beginning it was kind of low. Even I went to Instagram and it was the same sound. I said, y'all got Swiss Beats and Timberland. Y'all got making too much money for this versus battle for y'all sound to be sound low like that. Upped up the sound. Everything on my freaking computer was all freaking 100%, and it was still kind of low. So I was like, okay, whatever. But and then after they finished, they got off the stage, and I don't know what was going on with this video, but they replayed some of the stuff, the clips. I said, what is this? Hold up. Where is Omarion and where is freaking Mario? What is this going on here? What technical difficulty y'all was doing that y'all replaying the freaking verses? And I said, this supposed to be live. This not supposed to be recorded. What the hell's going on here? I said, y'all trying to bamboozle us or something? So they had Del Way working overtime. He had to be there trying to entertain the crowd, going back and forth with the music and this and that and this and that. Yeah. I mean, we're going to say that was commercial break. A commercial break. That did a poor ass job with a commercial break. Oh, he had to set up. It was 2 DJ booths. What the hell he had to set up for? But yes, that pre-show needs to be done. They couldn't have done that. If they would have cut that off, it was not needed. It was not needed. That the theatrics between these people, it was too much. They're going back and forth, beefing with one another in some kind of way, trying to flex on their catalog, and this and that. And it is one point that I did like that Sammy was back vocaling a lot of Pleasure Free songs. I said, all right, Sammy, you better show your vocals. I like you better do that. Was it Sammy? Yeah, it was Sammy. Yeah, he was doing a lot of back vocals. I was like, who was singing his song? Because I was like, Pleasure Free, you're not singing. But then I realized that Sammy was in the background singing a lot of the songs. I said, all right, Sammy, you better show people that you still got to sing. Too much ego. Yes, it was too much egos. It was. I was like, all these egos on the stage trying to flex on each other and doing all this for what? Y'all need to sit down. Sit down somewhere. Get off the stage and y'all get out of here. So I was getting annoyed. I said, get off our stage. Like, come on. So now they got off stage. They did that little play, that commercial, whatever they did. They got set up. They did the battle. Now, it must be R&B night. But they was playing some rap music, all that stuff like that. I mean, it's cool, I guess, whatever. Because y'all DJ battle and y'all want to entertain the crowd. But you could have entertained the crowd with more R&B songs. We had it. Y'all had it good. Then y'all want to switch it up. I said, whoever that DJ, you had a long catalog of R&B songs. Come on now. We know we had a lot of R&B songs you could have remixed, something like that. I never knew there was a love like this before. Put your hand on my side. Like, because there's a lot of other songs. Like, come on now. They were playing all these rap songs. I was like, ugh. It's R&B night. These ladies want to throw panties. They ain't want to figure bumping on, figure knuckle the bucket, fighting all the time. No, if you want, and you're ready, and you want to, and you're ready to fight. And you know, if you want, what? I mean, I know it's a good songs, but damn, we didn't want to hear all that rap. If we want to hear all that rap, we could do that on their self. Shoot. It's R&B night. It's supposed to be R&B songs. Yeah, it's supposed to be R&B night. Play R&B music. There's a lot of R&B songs you could have did back in the days. Future. It's like, come on now. But then again, I guess they had to play some of the songs that's young generation crowd, because a lot of people probably, I don't know, because the verses is for people who grew up with these artists and trying to have nostalgia of listening to their music. The new generation probably won't know a lot of these artists are. So that's what they was clowning them and all that stuff like that. But then the theatrics was stupid and all that stuff like that. So I guess they had to play some kind of music to connect the younger crowd who's watching the verses. But that's that. So after all that set was done, we was waiting for Omarion and Mario. Now, I could have sworn they was already there. They probably were. But I said, what the hell y'all were doing to take so damn long? I said, listen, y'all male artists. Y'all gotta have your little pants, shirt, whatever, get ready to get on stage. Well, I don't know what took y'all so long after they get off the stage, but you had to take so long. That's why I call you on Misha and Mariah, because I was like, Misha and Mariah taking mad long to get on stage. Can we get on? Heavy up. Heavy up. All right? So this is the main attraction. So this is what we all here waiting for. Omarion and Mario. And let me just say, Mario, he did grew up into his fineness. He did. No, don't get me wrong. He always been fine. He always been. They both are good-looking men. Good-looking young black men. That's good. But we all know Mario had a nose. His nose was talking more than his mouth was talking back when he was younger. So now that we saw it, it's like it's pushed in and it grew into it. So I was like Empress said on our Discord, he grew the nose. And I was looking at it, I said, oh, yes, it's not noticeable. Like he was younger. But I say this, he still got his vocals, and he was singing now. Mario was singing. He was singing. And he didn't need no entourage. He didn't need all that gimmicks that Omarion was doing. Child. Yeah. I love them. But Mario came out. Petty being. Yes. And Mario was petty too. Like he was like clowning him. He said, what is this? What's going on? I'm gonna show you. Show you. But yes, because that's like the one thing that's like noticing him. Not in the wrong. It's not like we still want to holler at him, but it's at the end of the day, it just that was noticeable. That greets you more than the face, but the mouth greets you. But it then grew up and he was like, wow. And then he got a nice body. And I was kind of mad that he waited to the last freaking part of the damn show to freaking take off the jacket. I knew you was hot. You could take off that thing. But he want to cover his body. And went to the last minute. I said, all right, go ahead. Oh, yes. The ears were big too. Like flotation devices. But yes, he grew into it. So it kind of looked more, it makes him more attractive now because it grew into the features and all that stuff like that. So it's like, as he got older, he was looking fine, and then he still got his vocals and he still looked nice. So I said, okay, you kept yourself together all these years. Okay, all right. And he still was grinding, still in his groove of things, still making money. And I said, go ahead, Mario. I like that. You still on your grind. Okay. So they in his theatrics, they was doing all this stuff. So Mario came out being petty and said, hey, your group members. And it was mockery of his group. And they was like, y'all remember that? I was like, oh no, they didn't. And then they brought the boys out like probably like a you got served kind of thing, and they was doing. I was like, oh no, they didn't. Chill. He would have made some beautiful babies. That's what I'm saying. But when you the one who threw your panties on the stage. Chill. But you probably threw it to the wrong person because Omarion took it up. So I guess Omarion started off and he played Touch. And I was like, Omarion, okay. A lot of your big hits, you should have played your songs more. You cut a lot of your songs real short. Now, some of the big hits that Mario had, he sung his songs. And he gave us performance. That's what he made it better for us to like him. And he did well because he sung a lot of his good hits. Like the ones that people really know that much, he kept it close. Even though he sung those, he didn't make it longer as the one that was his biggest hits. Right? I threw my whole coach on the stage. Shoot. And, after touch, touch. Yes, they played touch. And then it was just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. You say you're just a friend. That was his first single, right? That was his first single that we first met Mario. I think that was. And I said, oh, baby, you got what I need. You say you're just a friend. You say. I like, And then Mario had his little group, his entourage, his backup dancers that he did entourage. Entourage. Boom, boom, boom. Entourage. And then we had Mario did his song, Come On. And I kind of forgot that song. And I said, oh, Sam, what song was that? And he really told me the name. And then next was I'm Tryna. Yes. I think that was his first single. That's why I first got introduced to Mario. I think that was his first single, Just a Friend. Because it became very hit. It became a big hit of him. Yes, Omela, yes. They started nicknaming Omarion in the freaking Instagram versus chat. Because when he came out with the watermelon, and I think what song was that? I don't know what song he sung with that, but I think it was I'm Tryna. He came with a watermelon. And he had his brother came on stage. I said, what we doing with two big watermelons here? What we doing here? I said, don't be clichéing over here. So they took the watermelon and they sing a song and eating the watermelon like, I was like, okay. And then after he put his mouth all over the watermelon, he gave his watermelon to some freaking random chick on the crowd. I said, who was the bee that took that watermelon? I hope he said, oh my gosh, I got Omarion watermelon. I got Omarion watermelon. He gave me a watermelon. He gave me a watermelon. Get out of here. I said, I don't know. And I think it's after one of those songs that he picked up old pennies that was on the stage. And I don't know if it was meant for him or it was meant for Mario who finished his set and it was left there and then Mario picked it up. But I don't know. Somebody threw their panties on stage. I said, if you're going to do all that, trying to get backstage, you're trying to get some. I mean, so listen, if you're going to do all that. I took it out. I'm eating the watermelon. Chill. It wasn't given. It was not at all. I was like, and they gave the watermelon to the fucking. I was like, ew, that was nasty. Oh yeah, Auntie said she threw a penny on stage. She said, "Give me that. Oh, I threw my panties. And then it was 2 question marks on Mario's song because I did not know what the song was. I put question marks because I couldn't figure out what it was. And then Mario told be careful. And then he did his song called Chick with the Braids. Now he said it's something for you on the red dot over there. I said, who the frick is the red dot? Who are you talking to? I mean, who are you talking to? The fans? Or you talking to a Pacific chick? Because I said it was very Pacific when you called Chick with the Braids. And then I didn't realize that was the name of the song. I said, oh, I don't remember that song. But after I heard it, I said, oh, yeah, I do remember. But when I first listened to it, I said, okay, Chick with the Braids. I said, did he have a song called Chick with the Braids? I was like, I don't know. Because I was young. I don't remember the titles. And then Marvin did this song called I'm That Negro. And I said, okay. And it's a for love. You know, now it's how Mario sing his songs. I'm about to go on my freaking iTunes and start downloading his songs. I know I'm about to do that. Not no longer. Let me see. Yeah, and there was a lot of theatrics. And it was like Mario was doing a lot. He took the watermelon, he had that. Then like Empress said, he was focused so much on dancing. He wasn't focused on so much on the freaking songs like that. He was on the dancing, which I understand that. Because he has been in a group that was mainly R&B pop, and he was a pop artist. That's how I feel like the matchup between Omarion and Mario, although they are well-known name people, I don't think we mentioned that they should have been a matchup because Mario was mainly more R&B. He wasn't really a popish artist. Omarion was more pop and a little bit R&B. So I was like, he could have been paired with someone else who is like that thing, who dance and sings, instead of Mario, who could be paired with someone else who just straight singing, because he didn't need all that. And then Mario started bringing all these artists out there. He brought Tank out, and Tank was singing, and he was singing loud. And then who else he brought out there? Y'all help me, y'all. Let me see. Check with Grace from his first album. Yeah, listen to musical next part. Yes. I know he brought Tank out, and then he was bringing other people stuff like that out too. And I said, oh my gosh, you doing a lot. And now, after a while, Mario was drowning him. So you know what? He said he had to do something. And I said, Omarion, you do know a lot of us know you from the group. Start putting up your freaking hits for your group. I'm like, come on now. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, Jeremiah. He put out Jeremiah. Birthday sex. And they had Jeremiah start singing. I said, the Mario was getting upset. Mario said, well, what we doing here? And he said he got people coming out here singing off keys and shit. And I was like, yeah, that was funny. Yeah, they were singing off keys. Some of them was. And I said, oh, Jeremiah. And then even with the pre-show, they were bringing a lot of people. They brought Berg out. They brought somebody else and other people. And I said, okay. I mean, I understand that some of the songs was matching with the people y'all was singing out with them. I said, y'all didn't bring all that. Cut it. Y'all wasn't even the main attraction. So I don't know why y'all was doing all that theatrics. Jam on this out of. Why you got that song? I think I got that song. I need to. If I don't, I'll download it because I did like that song. Birthday sex. So after he did, after Mario say I will never on the two mic. He didn't have his own tunes, right? And then Mommy, I said, bring up your catalog. You had to bring your catalog out for B2K. Then he saw Got to Be. I said, okay, there you go. Because you know you had a couple sing songs. Got to Be, While I Love You, and some other songs. I need a girlfriend, and the ones a while to call me on, and I want to take it out, and I don't run about. I need a girlfriend. Why you see that song? Like you were singing your heart out that figure song. I said, who the hell you need a girlfriend that badly? And maybe Chris Stokes had your figure choked up so much. You need a girlfriend. I got everything I want in my life except for a girlfriend. Yes, and Icebox and Touch and everything. Touch, so he said, got to be the one to make it laugh. Got to be the one to got to be the man. Gotta be everything. You everything. Got to be. I think he did that song close to before Mario did Let Me Love You. He did a little bit of Let Me Hold You. He did a little bit. Yeah, Sammy, Tank, and Mario said the best. Yeah. Yeah, he did Got to Be. That the Got to Be was banging. And then Mario was doing some screwing thing on the stage. He was like, and then all this costume change. I said, y'all need to do all that. That's what y'all said. Y'all was like, at person singing, y'all was changing your shirt, everything. Mario had a figure blaze a jacket with no shirt on. I said, go ahead, keep your shirt off. And then the pants, and then he changed that, put a jersey, and then he changed that and put on the figure brown suit. And then came, I was like that. And then Mario, he did a couple changes himself. And he had the black thing. And then he took that off and put the freaking nice gold and black shirt, which I think that was nice on him. That color looked nice on him. And then he took that off and put a freaking black blazer on. And then at the end of the show, he had that for a while. Then he took that off and he started singing shirtless. Yes. So when Tay came out, he helped her with ooh, yeah. How could you? Why I love you. And I never reason why I love you. You're my girl. Oh well. And then you got my heart when I used to be. Got my eyes spot when my heart used to be. Yeah, and he didn't see that song along. I said, yeah, your big hits. You're not really singing it that much. You was all here. Who's your background dancers? I can hear your heart crying out for me. That song, I was a jam. Yes, he sung that song. Sammy. Yeah, he sung that song. I said, go ahead, Marvin, you better sing your song. And then, oh, cause I done be in town. I'm down, you gotta say, oh. Then Tate came out. And then Mario said, oh my gosh, another person coming out, like, what's going on here? He said, oh, oh, oh. Yes. And then Mario said, no, let me show you. Yeah. Yes, it's the way he was singing like clown. I was saying, all right. I was like that girl in that freaking movie. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Sensations. Oh shoot, I was doing all that. But to take him out, so Mario said, now let me show you what I do. Let me show you. Mario, sing the song. Then Mario came. Yes, he did. And he shut it down on his own song. And then Tank said, "Don't do it. Let me get out the stage, and I'm about to shut it down." I said, "Yeah, you better get Tank, get off the stage. Stay on the stage, Tank, on the stage." Everything, and I said, Then how do I breathe? How do I breathe without you there by my side? And then thinking, Mario did "You Got Served." Breathe in, breathe out. And I said, Mario, Omarion, that was one of your biggest hit movies, and you want to get on the freaking stage with the mic and just sing it and breathe in and out? No, put that mic down. If you want to dance, then you should have danced that part. That's the one you should have been out and show your skills. But no, you want to be and had a clown on the stage. We was clowning all night, and then I was like, "What are we doing here? Really?" And that's the reason why I thought he started putting my freaking yes, that's how I thought he started putting the B2K songs catalog because he was drowning. Mario was drowning him. Yes, it was a nice segment, but I could have Omarion, if he was dancing, that was a perfect time for him to dance. Yes. That was a perfect time for him to dance since he was dancing all day and night. But no, he took that part and was going on across the stage just singing the song. I said, no, Mom, we ain't doing that. It was funny with the distance in your body. It was an international song that he said. It was kind of like a West Indian beat. And it was so funny. The dance was like, can y'all stop going back and forth the stage? I was like, okay, we got it. I was laughing. I said, okay, y'all. Well, they were doing this back and forth, and it was like, okay, yeah, we got it. Y'all want to do reggae, something like that, but y'all had to do that across the stage. It was so funny because I was like, he thought they was killing it. They thought they was killing it. And I was like, what the hell? And they go off the frame. And I was like, chill. I said, you could tell they was feeling that song, huh? Sure, that was funny. And then Mario on the scene, I choose you, like I was thinking Pokemon. I know you chosen me, but I ain't. Come on, let me say, Mizzle, I chose you. We ain't doing that. I would say, know you better. I don't know you better is. But next with pressure. It was not supposed to be. You better ain't a good like supposed to be. But you ain't even a good like supposed to be. And that's supposed to be. You ain't supposed to be. And then they said, I want to break up, or something like that. And then he did a little bit of Let Me Hold You. It wasn't long. It was very quick. And then Mario did Let Me Love You. And then it did Bump, Bump, Bump. Listen. Bump, Bump, Bump. The reason why I was laughing, Brittany, is because he was singing his verse, but the DJ was playing Diddy verse while he was singing his verse. So he had to stop, and then he was rapping the verse, Diddy part. I was like, oh no, they were so done with y'all. They was like, you know what, we got to get you off the stage. Y'all doing too much. Because y'all were trying to go back and forth, like y'all double judging. And they said, nah, we're going to play his part. We're going to play Diddy part, and then let me turn around and let me see your sexy I know. And he did that. And listen, he did that to Beyonce. She said, somebody get fired tonight. And she would have said that, right? When she was singing. And then in one song, he got the stage. I said, no, you should have been that stage before. You should do that stage, do the pre-show. Or before y'all started, stage that whole room. That's when you should have bought the stage. The stage, that's about the stage. The stage. They would put the stage. I said, you could have bliss. I was like, chill. But then again, I don't even know that was stage. I thought it was a big old, it looked like it was a big old blunt. Or it probably was stage. Because I was like, that was big as hell. But he wasn't smoking it. But it was, I was saying, then he put it on the thicker steps. I said, "Okay, you gonna cause a fire? Blow that up." I said, "No, mommy, what we doing here?" Child. So what else? What else I missed? Is there anything something that caught up your eye before we get off of here? Because we got I'm trying to make this like less than an hour or something like that. But what else caught your eye? Other than that. Next time they do verses, I mean, I did like this, and I appreciate the people who came in. And I said, "Oh, you know what? People did come in." I was worried that my wife was gonna come in, but hope they don't make it too long. And the normal is pre-show. The only pre-show I would like to have is probably the DJ battles, like the DJ songs before the main artist came. They could have did that. They could have kept away with Ray J on them. If they would have had their own remaining tracks, so you could have had them in their own show. And that's it. They could have had two different versus battles and had the group versus battle like they had the and then the Mario by themselves. Because Mario had a lot of long catalog, and it made us long, so we were sitting here watching. They said, "Oh my gosh," because we were on the eastern side. Remember, they was on the Pacific side. So since it's 2:00 now, let me see, 1, 12. It's 11:00 over there. So while we up here waiting, trying to act like what the hell's going on, someone's got to go to work in the morning. And everything, they was still in their prime time evening. So I said, "Oh, can you realize that people in the eastern side is trying to be tired and go to bed? Can y'all watch this up?" It's true. Watch it out. Like, come on. I said, y'all better do Twister up in here and sing all your catalog like Twister. Get up in the middle of the ice box, I'm half of these supposed to be. That's it. And that's it. We'd have been done by 12 o'clock. Oh my gosh. They're going to have to negotiate terms and conditions for all the future versus battle because this was unnecessarily long for no reason. That's what I'm saying. It was long for no reason. And then we got some freaking clownery. And freaking Mario said, oh, baby, you got to be, let me love you, let me, oh, go let me love you. That's it. And they would have been done. They would have had that whole versus battle done in 30 minutes and it was Twister. I go, listen, I don't got time for that because y'all could have been on time. I said, listen, the versus battle should be at least 2 hours. The first 30 minutes is like a DJ warm up. And then you have your artists. They do a little first half, do the break, second half, and that should be done in 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, 2 hours. We should be longer than I say 2 hours, 2.5 the most. But longer than that, that's way too much. That's way too long. And I'm glad they still let us watch it for free. Because I remember they were saying something they were going to charge people. And I said, you better cut that off because nobody charges when they do the stuff. Because y'all couldn't get your technical difficulties right. You couldn't get your audio sounds right. You can't get your video stuff right. And you want to charge people? I said, nah, But it's still free. It was I guess it was a mistake. Somebody put something out there that made false statements. And they swiftly said, he cleared it up. He said, nah, it's still going to be free. I said, all right. But if y'all come to the concerts, you have to pay. I said, that makes sense because you're going to come there, you're going to pay. But and I was watching, hell to the no, y'all would have been, send me a postcard because I wasn't paying for nothing. 4+ hours, this show has started. That's what I'm saying. They let them keep going. I said, they wasn't the main attraction. If you're going to let people go over, you should have let the main people who was the versus battle was Omarion and Mario. You didn't have to have the pre-versus people go that long. No, you have a certain set. After this time, cut off. Like y'all wasn't the main attraction. The main attraction should go longer because that's what people came to see. And I don't know why they did that because most other versus battles they really had a pre-show like that. So I don't know why they felt like it was a need to have those 4 people and plus Omarion and Mario. It seemed like Omarion and Mario had enough catalog as it is, and they still were trying to go longer. And they said, no. D-Ray said, nah, get off the stage. We don't got time. Nah, y'all were trying to keep going and so on. Keep going. And when Figure Mario was trying to play his new song, they cut that off. I was like, sure. Yeah. Cut the attitude. Oh, you wasn't the main attraction, boo-boo. Go ahead and make another album or something. Bring your boys back. Because you wasn't ish on your own. You had some songs, but you wasn't all that on your own. Yes, they should stick to the schedule. And because the pre-show went longer, and then they took so long to come out, I said, what the hell y'all was doing? Washing your poom-pooms or something? Like, what the hell y'all was doing? Because y'all didn't need to take that long. Y'all was already there because I could have sworn everybody told us they was there already. They don't have to wait for them to come. So I was like, what was taking so long? Yeah, they don't get you after saying no, never know more. Never know more. Do y'all even know what's any of the future battles coming up? Ciao. I don't know. But if they're gonna be doing like this, they need to have this on the weekend or something like that. Because nobody got time to wait on Thursday night watching this stuff. That's what I'm saying. Especially that means with the watermelon. Melon. Oh, yes. I remember It was a part, and I put on Discord that on Ray J with Pride real quick. It was so funny. If you saw how Ray J danced in one of the songs, because it was like, "What, Ray J? What the hell you doing?" Ray J was like, "I was like, what the hell was that, Ray J?" He took the whiz real quick. Bam! I was like, Ray J with Pride, yeah, bitch. Yeah, she with Pride, y'all. I wish I would know what song was that, because he was giggity around the quick stage, and he would cry real quick. I said, Ray J, that was Little Queenish. Then I quickly that. Oh, that was Little Queenish. I was like, Ray J repping for the. Yes, Ray J said, Pride Month, y'all. I gotta represent. Oh, child. Well, but yes, if you had nothing else, I know people want to go to bed, but I still appreciate if people are still on it with me right now, because that was something. That was something. Yeah. Yes, he took it. Yeah, you know he always got to represent. Rachel don't do nothing else. He represent. He represent. That's the way how he did. That was so funny. Oh. And then let me see. And in the beginning, before the pre-show, the DJ he did a good job until he started playing that rap music. But then, even then, he did better. He did good with that segment too, because it wasn't just straight rap. He did mix up the R&B, he did the reggae stuff like that. I was like, oh, well, he better do it. Yeah, he was doing that. He was doing that. And then that lady, who was that figure girl who was dancing and doing that figure rap segment was offbeat. I was like, oh no, girl, you can't do that. You can't dance in the offbeat like that. I said, girl, you better dance on the beat. What the hell was that? And they had the camera panned on you. I said, child, I don't know, you was a bad girl. But yes, they brought J Boog out for a little bit. I said, oh, he was there. I was like, all right. And there's a nice little chocolate man. I was like, all right, J Boog, what's up, boo? I was like that, but that was the versus battle, y'all. Like I said, this is my first time doing this late night chat, and that was good. I enjoyed it, y'all. Maybe let me know if y'all want to do more late night chat. It could be adult chat and everything. It's like that. But if the replay game, if y'all watching this, let me know how y'all feel about this thing. How y'all feel about Omarion with his theatrics, because he was doing a lot. Mario, I must say, if you had to pick a winner, Mario did a good job. He killed it just by singing alone. He had to do none of that extra stuff. He showed you that he still got it all these years. He looked good, and he could tell he keep practicing his voice, because he sung his songs like it was no tomorrow. It's like it was new songs, but it was old songs that we all reminisce, and he sung it down. He really did. Omarion, he was mostly dancing, and he wasn't singing his songs. And then again, a lot of his songs wasn't vocal songs. It was mostly popish songs. So it was like, have fun with y'all tonight. Yeah, it was good. Now I gotta go watch Drag Race. All right, y'all. So it's right just under an hour. Marion won hands down. Yes, Marion won hands down. Now some of the songs that he did sing, I had to go on my Apple Music and download them now. So I was like, I will support you. You know, your sales will go up now. And so don't forget, this Sunday we're gonna do Mr. Social Corner, and we're gonna talk about some different things. I know I'm gonna talk about Chloe new song surprise. And I want to tell you the truth. Out of all her singles, I love Surprise. That was so when I heard that song, I said, "Oh yes, put the panties to the side." Even though it's short, I said to Chloe, "We ain't gonna have no 10 minutes album. Come on, we gonna have no 10-minute album here, right?" So because so far, a lot of her 3 singles that came out was like at least 2 minutes. I said, "Girl, what the hell, do you love 2 minutes? Like, can you really sing that?" But you know. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Beyonce's new single. We're gonna talk about Lisa Ray and her comment, and we're gonna talk about DJ Academic. We'll have 6 Brown Chicks Q&A, and maybe something else that came out. Oh, we might talk about season. Yeah, I want to talk about season, even though I don't really care about the boy, but or whatever. But if any of the topics y'all want me to talk about on Sunday, y'all just hit me on Discord, on Instagram, or Twitter. Y'all let me know. And everything. I appreciate y'all coming in for me. I appreciate you coming in, watching the Discord with me, to watch along, and coming over here. So I appreciate Empress, Brittany, Auntie Momo, Renee Boo, and all the replay gang. Let me know. Share this video, like it, and let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. Until then, I see y'all all on Sunday. Have a great weekend. And oh yeah, I will do watch along on Saturday night, but I guess there's some TV shows. But I'll announce that later. But love y'all. Be safe. And I see y'all soon. Peace out.